Fine day. I'm doing good. Just continuing with some Hogwarts Legacy for my gaming pleasure and anyone and everyone's viewing pleasure. So, I am now at the sorting hat. But before I do that, I will go onto the website and sort my house with the extensive questionnaire that is on there. So, let's bring that up. And then I'll go through the thing here and see what this selects and then decide which one I want more. So, let's get myself sorted. Start a sorting ceremony. I have a choice of a river or forest. I will choose river to continue. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you glory, love, power, wisdom? It's power. Alright, a troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts. It's about to mash, crush, and tear several irreplaceable items and treasures. In which order would you rescue these objects from the troll's club if you could? Nearly perfect cure for dragonpox. Go for 2. Student records going back 1,000 years. 3. And a mysterious handwritten book full of strange runes. Well, that's going to be 1. I would rather reorder them. Yep. So, 2 for the potion, 1 for the records, and 3 for the book full of strange runes. And yeah, confirm my order. What kind of instrument most pleases your ear? First option's a piano, second option's a drum, third option's a violin, fourth option's a trumpet. Violin. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pets would you choose to take? Cats, toads, or owls? Owls. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pets would you choose to take with you? Now, alright, barn owl, tawny owl, snow owl, screech owl, or brown owl? You know what? Screech owl looks badass. Which nightmare would frighten you most? Standing on top of something very high and realizing suddenly that there are no hand or footholds, nor any barrier to stop you falling. Being forced to speak in such a silly voice that hardly anyone can understand you and everyone laughs at you. Or waking up to find that neither your friends nor family have any idea who you are. An eye in the keyhole of the dark windowless room in which you are locked. It's the eye, mate. If you could have any power, which would you choose? The power to read minds, the power to change the past, the power of invisibility, the power to speak to animals, the power of superhuman strength, or the power to change your appearance at will. It's speak to animals. White or black? So these are a picture of 2 dragons intertwined. One's a black dragon on white and the other one's a white dragon on black. We will go white dragon on black. The sorting hat is ready to make its decision. I am a Slytherin. Welcome to Slytherin. Pride, ambition, and cunning. You probably know that some of the Slytherin's most renowned members include Severus Snape and Bellatrix Lestrange, but did you know that Merlin himself was a Slytherin? Or that according to legend, the ribbon of a first-class Order of Merlin is green to reflect his Hogwarts house. The Sorting Hat has spoken. I am not alone. There are 10,154 fellow Slytherins that have been sorted into this ambitious Hogwarts house today. My fellow Slytherins are Jacob Malfoy. Was Draco really as bad as he was made out? Or was this Slytherin seeker just misunderstood? Severus Snape, the mercurial Hogwarts professor with deep-rooted allegiances, and Bellatrix Lestrange, a dangerous Death Eater with a fierce loyalty to Lord Voldemort. And a message from my prefect by J.K. Rowling. Congratulations, I'm Prefect Gemma Farley, and I'm delighted to welcome you to Slytherin House. Our emblem is the serpent. The wisest of creatures. Our house colours are emerald green and silver, and our common room lies behind a concealed entrance down in the dungeons. As you'll see, its windows look out onto the depths of Hogwarts' lake. We often see the giant squid swooshing by, and sometimes more interesting creatures. We like to feel that our hangout has an aura of mysterious underwater shipwreck. Or perhaps in Slytherin, you'll make your real friends. These cunning folks use any means to achieve their ends. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Okay, let's go. What's the next step? Discovering my wand. Alright, now, to in-game. I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Daring, curiosity, loyalty, ambition. It will be... ambition, I suppose. I am ambitious. Go on, we'll go with ambition. Can't think of anything else to have.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
The Sorting Hat will take your choice into account when sorting you into the house. Slytherin House, known for cunning, ambition, and for power. And a hunger for power. The full questionnaire said I was a Slytherin, so we'll go with Slytherin.
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Find your common room. I need to head to my common room. It sounds as though there are some voices coming from nearby. Perhaps I should follow them.
Lumos. Revelio.
Okay. Okay, let's have a quick save. Manual save, Slytherin common room. Minimap, target info. Enemy damage noise, tool wheel. Okay. Okay.
Revelio.
Right, well, while we're here, we might as well finish this online stuff. So, choose your wand. Pick your one very own wand. Will yours have a core of unicorn hair, dragon heartstring, or phoenix feather? Find out which wand you should choose in the official wand ceremony. Discover your wand. First of all, would you describe yourself as average height, tall, or short? I'd say average. Your eyes, what are they? Blue-grey. Was the day you were born an even or an odd number? An odd number. Do you pride yourself most on your determination, your imagination, your resilience, your intelligence, your originality, your optimism, or your kindness? I click my optimism. Traveling alone down a deserted road, you reach a crossroads. Do you continue? Turn left towards the sea, right towards the castle, ahead towards the forest. Left towards the sea. Do you fear fire, darkness, isolation, small spaces? In a chest of magical artifacts, which would you choose? A silver dagger, an ornate mirror, a glittering jewel, a bound scroll, a golden key, a dusty bottle, or a black glove? Silver dagger. So, hornbeam wood with a dragon core at 12.5 inches and pliant flexibility. Let's quickly read those. So, hornbeam wood. My own wand is made of hornbeam, and so it is, with all due modesty, that I state hornbeam selects for its life mate the talented witch or wizard with a single pure passion, which some might call obsession, though I prefer the term vision, which will almost always be realized. Hornbeam wands adopt more quickly than almost any other to their owner's style of magic, and will become personalized so quickly that other people will find them extremely difficult to use even for simple spells. Hornbeam wands likewise absorb their owner's code of honor, whatever that might be, and will refuse to perform acts, whether good or ill, that do not tally with their master's principles. A particularly fine-tuned and sentient wand. The wand chooses the wizard, remember? Said Ollivander in the Philosopher's Stone. Characters and their wands. Alright, so Hermione Granger. Hermione Granger's wand was made of vinewood and possessed a dragon heartstring core. Owners of vinewood wands are nearly always those who seek greater purpose, according to Mr. Ollivander. Tom Riddle and Harry Potter were unique with their wands, shared not just in the same wand core, but feathers from the same phoenix. And Albus Dumbledore, the Twinkle Rider, Hogwarts Master, and powerful wizard, held much sought after the Elder Wand for a time. Okay, that's fair enough. That's that. Alright, let's read my Dragon Core. As a rule, Dragon Heartstrings produce wands with the most power, and which are capable of the most flamboyant spells. Dragon wands tend to learn more quickly than other types. While they can change allegiances if won from their original master, they always bond strongly with the current owner. The Dragon Wand tends to be easiest to turn into the dark arts, though it will not incline that way of its own accord. It is the most prone of the three cores to accidentally be somewhat temperamental. Okay. And what's 12.5 inches mean? The following notes on wand length and flexibility are taken from notes on the subject by Mr. Garrick Ollivander, wand maker. Most wands will be in the range between 9 and 14 inches, while I've sold extremely short wands 8 inches and under, and very long ones over 15 inches. They're exceptionally rare in the latter cases and physically particularly demanded the excessive wand length. However, abnormally short ones usually select those in whose character something is lacking rather than because they are physically undersized. Many small witches and wizards are chosen by longer wands. Okay. And then that's just there to discover more. And what's pliant flexibility? The following notes on wand length and flexibility are taken in the notes of the subject by Mr. Ollivander, wand maker. Wand flexibility or rigid denotes the degree of adaptability or the willingness to change possessed by the wand owner pair, although again this factor ought not to be considered separate from the wand wood, core and length, nor the owner's life experience and style of magic, all of which are combined to make the wand in question unique. Okay. Complete the account linking on the website. Okay. Let's go. Effect. Okay, let's go. Passwords, emails, all that jazz. Display name. Let's use the one I use for everything. That's wallpaper. Alright, let's link accounts again this time. So, what's the website? Yeah, sure. Alright, what are we looking for? Oh, that's not what I was looking for. Alright, let's go back, go back, go back, go back. Come on. Where do I put this code in? Alright. Fine. Count. There we go. Enter my code. Submit. Cool. There we go, that's linked, that's worked. Yes. Beak skull mask. This beautiful silver mask removes the skull of a beak beast. Cosmetics are accessible in the game menu using the change appearance icon. And then Hogwarts Legacy Fanatic School Robe. Cool. That's all sorted. Let's go to where we've been meaning to go. Yep, those mirror physics are horrendous.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
That new 5th year.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the Ministry.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
God damn it, why am I Slytherin?
Well, I suppose... No.
Alright, well let's talk to Sebastian Swallow. Oh, Sebastian, what a horrible name.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's, who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was exciting, yeah.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What were you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
What do you mean?
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Okay.
Lumos. Revelio.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Talk to Imelda Reyes.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
I wish you had been there.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
You seem to know a lot about wizard chess.
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you fly a lot?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Well, farewell then.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
What do you think mermaids look
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
The Gaunt? From the... That's Voldemort's family. I do like to make an entrance.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did you suspect you'd be in Slytherin?
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Do mermaids appear outside the common room?
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
I'll do it with my wand. This is awfully interesting, is it not? Weasley woman can
Guess
wait.
I won't be going up there. I suppose I'm not allowed up there.
Guessing that's the girls' common room?
I can't go up there.
That's the movement I was looking for in my pictures, in my Harry Potter portraits. Ah, the toggle sprint.
I sent a love letter to Imelda Reyes once, but I think she thought I was making fun of her because she's been rude to me ever since. When I said she was outspoken, I meant it as a compliment.
Wish I'd brought the pet owl to school. Don't misunderstand, I adore my toad. At least somewhat. Don't suppose you want a toad?
I almost bought an owl. Went with a cat instead. Odd-coloured eye, and it quite appealed to me.
I used to write to my parents every week. Now I can't remember the last time I sent them an owl. Wonder if they know I'm still alive.
I'd like to send owls, but I have no one to write to.
So many letters arrive every day, and none of them is ever for me.
No one sends me owls. Can't remember the last time I got one. Not even on my birthday.
Do all of the professors have their own owls? I imagine they must send a lot of letters.
Lumos!
Likely to the ministry.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Nope, not yet.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Professor Weasley gave me something called a wizard's field guide. I should follow her and see what she can teach me about it.
Do keep up.
Revelio.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Field guide page. Select. Kepler statue. Guide pages. The statue depicts the Kepler, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long maned horse. The largest Kepler ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland.
Cool.
You've just unlocked the Field Guide Challenge. Progress towards completing the challenges appears here. Field Guide Challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Open the Field Guide. This is your wizarding level XP. Earn from challenges to increase your level and power. Your Field Guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Okay. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select the field guide pages to continue. Each challenge has tiers, special rewards that unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Gear and appearance reward, Hogwarts Regalia Spectacles. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Exit the field guide.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like
Revelio.
Inside and outside of the castle.
No, I'd say it's too far from Professor Weasley. Okay.
Lumos.
Okay, and then Lumos allows you to see in dark areas or solve puzzles that require extra light. So this must be my spells. Disillusion Unity causes you to blend in your surroundings, make it more difficult for others to perceive you. Okay. Professor Lucy said she has more to show me. I should follow her and find out what she has in mind.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, you've discovered flue flames, fast travel points. You can open up the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered flue flames. Okay, Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live. It includes House Common Rooms and the Great Hall. Select the region Grand Staircase to continue. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you've discovered, including your own House Common Room. Grey flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Return to map. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouses. Select the Library Annex region to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flute Flame for you. Use the R to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall Flute Flame. Okay. Okay, travel. Oh, I thought there would have been some cool Flute Flame animation. That's disappointing, but okay. Oh, except on hard difficulty.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
That is one thing I want to check quickly. That's subtitle. Collections. I have new collections. Tools. Ah, yes. The Felix Felicis enhance the drinker's chance of success in their endeavours, specifically by revealing the locations of large loot chests on the minimap in 1-for-1 in-game day. Okay. Now that's the Revelio pages that we just got. Alright, cool. And these must be my outfits that I have earned by just logging into the game. No defense. Nothing for one handles. Neckwear. Okay.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
And what exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
Okay. I'll have to figure that out later. Let's go talk.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did, sir.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests on the map. Open the map. Defense against the Dark Arts class. The field guide map shows you the Professor Hecat's class is in the lower section of the astronomy wing. You could get lost in the castle. You may need to use a charmed compass in the field to help me find the way. Attend defense against the Dark Arts. And then star represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story and unlock new features and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spells or and level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level or have the required spells to activate the quests. New spells can be earned by completing Professor's assignments or as quest rewards.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
I almost bought an owl in Diagon Alley. Went with a cat instead. Odd-coloured eye, and it quite appealed to me.
Okay. Cool. Can we investigate gear now? Side quests are now available. Also, side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as flagged and discovered by exploring the world. These quest rewards XP, but do not advance the main story. Okay. Quests. Complete the main story. 2 main story quests. 1 of 2. Okay. The rest of these challenges are locked. Okay. So we can't get any of those yet. start your first day and attend these. All main assignments, relationships, side. Completed. Okay. All right.
Revelio.
Alright. Now, never mind about this stuff. We're gonna go to a dark arts lesson.
Revelio.
Never mind, we're gonna collect this field guide page. Statue of Gregor the Swami. The statue with an integrated grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregor the Swami, the wizard famous for inventing Gregor's unconscious concoction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend.
I think there were doxy eggs as well. But surely those were curdle.
Revelio.
Alright. Well, like I said, we're going to stop the stream here, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Do any likes, follows, comments, or subscribes that you may wish or want to do now or in the future on the YouTube or on the Twitch. Till then, I'll catch you in the next one, which for me is going to be about 5-10 minutes from now. For you, if you're watching on the YouTube, it will be next Saturday, because this is taking up a Saturday slot. Until then, catch you later.